Hello, travel world, and welcome to Experience Travel with Katie and Allie. My name is Katie Lilly, and I am the owner of the Travel Marketplace.
And I'm Allie Schultz, expert travel consultant with the Travel Marketplace. Today we're speaking with Grupo Xcaret's Joaquin Alvarado, featuring Xel-Ha and Tulum.
Welcome back. How are you today?
Thank you very much, Allie, Katie. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Joaquin, for our viewers that might not have seen our last episode, can you just introduce yourself to everybody again?
Of course. I am Joaquin Alvarado. I am the regional sales manager for Grupo Xcaret, overlooking the Western and Northeast USA. It is my pleasure to be working with Xcaret for almost 2 years now. Time goes very fast. I grew up here. I'm a local from Cancun, and I've been surrounded in tourism for my whole life. I've been working in tourism. I was in meetings and conventions before, and now I am on representing the best company there is on Destiny, Grupo Xcaret.
Well, welcome back. And today we're going to talk about Xel-Ha and Tulum. So could you just tell everybody briefly about each one?
Of course. Well, Xel-Ha, it's a natural water park. It is heaven on earth, literally. It is an all-inclusive park. That means that you have all the food and beverages included and unlimited snorkeling, which is pretty unique for a park like this. You have a huge inlet, which is available and safe for you to snorkel around more than 400 species. There are both fish and rays and a lot of shells. And Tulum, Tulum itself, it's an archaeological site, a Mayan archaeological site, which is super, super special because it is on the shoreline. That means that you can see an amazing part of the Caribbean Sea next to a pyramid castle of the Mayans that used to be a merchandising a port before, and now it's amazing. So we have our own Grupo Xcaret seal, which is a premium tour for us. We have premium buses that take you there. We actually mix it with Xel-Ha, which is an amazing combination because it's pretty balanced on the day. You go and visit Tulum, so you go and experience an ancient archaeological site next to the Caribbean Sea, and then we take you to Xel-Ha for you to enjoy an all-inclusive meal buffet at any of the restaurants, all-inclusive snorkeling, which you're gonna need after a pretty hot day outside in the sun, and best, all surrounded by nature and natural water.
Joaquin, I actually I actually did the tour, the combo tour, about 5 years ago, and I highly recommend it. Tulum was nice. You did it in the morning. It was a little hot, but there's not much shade there. But it doesn't take really long, and it doesn't take up your whole day. So you're there. We were able to see the beautiful views. They really were spectacular. And then we went over to Xel-Ha, and we had the whole entire day thereafter. So it was really nice. Can you tell our viewers some of the different attractions and things that you can do over at Xel-Ha?
Of course. The main one is the unlimited snorkeling at the natural inlet. It is a really huge inlet. It's almost half a mile distance of free snorkeling. Then you have 2 natural rivers that come out from the cenotes. In the last episode, we spoke about what a cenote is, but this crystal clear water comes out as a river does and unites with the ocean, creating an effect with the difference of the temperatures, which is incredible to see down the surface. Another attraction that you can find at Xel-Ha is the natural caves and the Meliponari reserve. The Melipona bees, it's a very special bee because it's stingless. And we have a huge apiary dedicated for them with all the Mayan traditions and that. Also, of course, we have the ecological activities. So there's a chacas garden. We have endangered species of flora. endangered species of flora, and where we conserve them, and that's how we reforestate all of the parks from Xel-Ha. There's the plant nursery, and there are also relaxing activities. This is definitely a multi-generational park. It's my father's favorite park, and he's 86 now. He just loves to chill and see all the nephews swimming in the inlet while he's just having a cold drink beverage on his sunbed. It is definitely accessible, fully accessible with strollers or with a wheelchair, which are both available for rental if the guests didn't bring their own. And there's a section of the park that is dedicated for children. It is the Children Adventure, and they'll find obstacles with water, slides, and safe place which are not deep to swim by, all protected by safeguards, and they can be accompanied with the family. It is very fun for all the family. One of my personal favorites is the manatee encounters. I love manatees. They are very emotional animals, and they're pretty rare. You cannot see them everywhere. And in Xel-Ha, we have a family of them, and it is available. Another one of the most mysterious activities of Xel-Ha is the guided tours. Almost nobody knows that we have the guided tours, but they're included with the price admission. So the guided tours are several, but the best one is the Secrets of the Inlet. So we take you to a 20-minute walk, guided tour in bilingual, of course, and we tell you all about the nature value that you can find in Xel-Ha Inlet. So from the mango groves to all the endangered species and all the conservation processes that we implement in Xel-Ha to keep it a nature sanctuary.
That is really kind of a unique thing that you guys offer. And I have a question. Does your father do the zip line?
No, not anymore. But he does see all the nephews and myself do it every time.
He watches. He watches. Well, let's take a look at Tulum and Xel-Ha.
Sometimes you just need to get up to the highest point. Throw yourself into the unknown. Dive into it. Get beyond the surface. Become one with the sea. Lose your balance. Cheat fear. And feel free. Fill your eyes with the sun. When time only goes in one direction, places like this remind you that your whole life is in front of you.
Well, that looks really incredible, and I have not been to that park, but I really would love to go. All the cenotes and the water stuff, and I mean that looks really, it looks really cool. And I love to go see, one of my favorite things on vacation and when I go to Mexico is seeing some of the Mayan ruins and the archaeological sites and things like that. I really, really like seeing all of those, those different things. And you did mention that this is all inclusive when you purchase your admission for Xel-Ha. So you do have a continental breakfast in the morning, and then snacks and lunch in the afternoon, and then there's a dinner. Is that accurate? Or is it just the lunch and the snacks?
It is the breakfast and the lunch. We do not offer a dinner as the park closes at 5:30.
That's right, that's right. So what is the kind of food that guests can expect at these lunch and dinners?
Well, we have 4 different restaurants, and we keep it international. There is one that is specialized of Mexican food, of course. And let me tell you. So yes, we have Chula Vista, which is one of the most amazing restaurants. It is the main restaurant. You'll find it next to the principal path. And it has the view of, it's a 2-floor restaurant, and it has all the view of the inlet. It is a very beautiful place to have a breakfast. It actually, I recommend you to have breakfast in there before you jump to the water. Then we have the terrace, which is next to it. And this is more for a quick snack. You'll find it's a snack buffet. So you have from burgers, hot dogs, to pizzas, and things to just grab and go. Jardín Corona, this restaurant is special. It is international, and it is only available on high seasons. It is in front of the Hammock Island, which is pretty convenient because after you have a big lunch, you just want to sit back, relax, and enjoy a little bit. And the Cocina del Pueblo. Cocina del Pueblo, as its name clearly sounds, is the Mexican specialty restaurant. It is a buffet regional restaurant.
Well, those sound really good, and it's getting to be lunchtime around here, so now I'm hungry. The other thing is, this is all inclusive, and your drinks are included, but non-alcoholic. Is that correct?
No, actually, for Xel-Ha, we include all the alcoholic drinks you can have.
Well, that is nice.
It was a nice feature when we were there. Towards the end of the day, obviously, we had some cervezas.
Sure. On a nice hot day after going into the water park and, seeing Tulum, nice to have it with your, lunch and just sort of sit down, like you said, and enjoy the weather and a nice cold beverage. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever your choice is.
Well, I know I can't wait to get back there. Joaquin, is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers today before we go?
Of course. I'm sure a lot of our viewers are concerned about today's events and what some companies are doing regarding sanity, hygiene, and safe distance. So I want to share with them this video that we prepared for 360 degrees safety.
It's more than a new normal. It's a new world that invites us to come back in the best version of ourselves. Grupo Xcaret has always been synonym of safety and quality. This is why today our priority is to look after you so that your only focus is to continue traveling, dreaming, and living unforgettable experiences. Therefore, on your next visit, you will find this seal. Our motto, 360 Safety, is the result of a collaboration by professionals of several areas of expertise. This lined up with the recommendations given by the World Health Organization, the World Tourism Organization, and the guidelines in the reopening guide established by the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, in which development we were part of. Thus, from the moment you chose us, and in every detail, we keep yours and our co-workers' safety above all. 360 Safety comprises 4 main pillars. 1. Health and care processes, disinfection. We have created disinfection protocols using biodegradable and FDA and EPA approved disinfectants. 2. Capacity and seating, distancing. Besides being immersed in wide-open nature spaces, which makes physical distancing easier, we have reduced our capacity and seating upon our first opening stage. Three, control measures, people-centered. We consider everything from remote temperature scanning to signaling, hygiene stations, and personal protection equipment. 4, quality and hygiene processes, food and beverage. We ensure the correct management of the seating capacity, service, and hygiene in each and every one of our culinary experiences with the quality that characterizes us and the new methods towards excellence. In addition, we've implemented the use of technology for co-workers, visitors, guests, and members processes, reducing document exchange and promoting physical distancing. Furthermore, every effort adds up to the certifications we have already achieved as a group in the fields of hygiene, health, and safety. Each of our pillars is designed with a 360 vision, covering all measures with visitors, guests, members, co-workers, and suppliers with the highest standards that have characterized us during 30 years, as well as the innovation and leading edge that will make the following 100 the best. Being part of your dreams, travels, and life is what moves us. That is why we are your haven in nature, where you can continue enjoying the best of Mexico and its beauty, delivered to you with our heart. Our 360 safety model is available online so that general public can access, be informed, and carry out these measures and succeed together. Find it at xcaret.com.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you everyone for experiencing travel with the Travel Marketplace and learning about Tulum and Xel-Ha. If you'd like any more information on Xel-Ha, please feel free to reach out to us at the Travel Marketplace. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep dreaming about your next travel experience.
Bye, everyone.
Hasta pronto.